This is Dave at TitleSearch.com. I'm going to talk about a couple phrases used in identifying title searches. One is a chain of title, and the other is a current owner search, sometimes abbreviated as COT or COS. A chain of title is a research of ownership history of a property. It's from the deed for one person to another, and then from that person to the next owner. So a chain of title can go back a certain number of owners, a certain number of years, but it will simply show that ownership chain, that ownership history of actual owners of a property. A current owner search doesn't just search the current ownership name, it also searches for liens, mortgages, judgments, and all what's called the intervening records for that particular owner. Typically, a current owner search is one of the most commonly requested search types because it's presumed that when the current owner took title, there was some search done then or some closing done then that clarified or resolved any prior liens. It may not always be the case, so it's important to understand the needs for your search. A current owner search is also most common because it's the least expensive and quickest type of search to do for a client. So most clients will kind of balance that out with that type of search versus going back in history. In some instances, a client will need a chain of title for the prior owners, and then also a current owner search for the liens and mortgages on the current owner, thinking that prior owners probably don't have any liens and mortgages. The most extensive type of search is actually a chain of title with intervening records on each owner in between. That might be called a 40-year search or a 50-year search, and that will look at each owner. The first step is to go back and run that chain of title, and then to run a lien or judgment search on each owner in the chain to see if there's anything open. So when you see those phrases in title searching, chain of title, current owner search, it'll give you an idea of what they're about and how they might match the needs you have as a client.